Okay, Sunday weather update. These are my forecast thoughts being recorded as of Sunday, March, not March, I believe it is May 17th, 16th, I don't know, and it is 9:15 in the morning. Now, this is the current satellite, enhanced water vapor satellite imagery showing you the full story, which is really as complicated as ever in the meteorological world. We're seeing moisture getting tapped right up from the Gulf of Mexico, and that's coming right into the Ohio Valley in the southeast. There's also a stationary front that is draped over Tennessee, and what happens when you combine a stationary front with a lot of moisture? You get rain and lots of it. So here's the stationary front, which is basically a combination of a warm and a cold front, and it is barely moving. And there's the area where we're talking about some flash flooding. Let's take a look at the radar right over Tennessee, where that moisture is combining with the front. And there you can see, of course, from Nashville back up to Bowling Green in Kentucky and Owensboro, Kentucky, also Hopkinsville, Kentucky, Madisonville, Kentucky. Very heavy rain, not as big as some of our recent flooding events, but certainly still an issue. Also, across New England, we do have a omega blocking pattern, which is blocking all inclement weather from the south. That will become a big player in our forecast as time goes on. We also have an upper level low pressure system for up across the plains that will also become a big player in the forecast as we go through time. Let's take a look at today's forecast, which is Sunday if you're watching this on Monday, and I guess it wouldn't really be a forecast if you're watching this on Sunday, but I think the highest for Sunday, which is today, should be well up into the mid to lower 70s, I would say. 60s across a lot of central and northern New England. Really a nice day to get out there, and it's not the best day. We should be talking about a couple of wind, maybe a little chillier along the coast, but all in all, a pretty nice day. Now, Monday is also looking like a nice day across New England. More 70s, maybe even upper 70s, maybe even 80-degree temp across parts of eastern Mass, spreading back up into Maine. However, Monday is also when we start to see some inclement weather spreading into New England. Now, let's get right to the inclement weather. That's my favorite part. I'll take you out to this afternoon, actually rewinding the forecast on the Tenua Futurecast here. And we go for this afternoon, that upper level low pressure system starts moving southeast, and we're starting to see that stationary front just sucking more and more moisture from the Gulf as we go through Sunday night. And by the time we get out to Monday, it all collides across the Ohio Valley, starts rotating as a low pressure system, as an upper level low, with a pretty good amount of rain to the north and east of it. Okay, so this is where we get into the nitty gritty of the forecast, right guys? Of course, my favorite part. I'll take you out to 10 p.m. on Monday night, and that is sucking in not only from the Gulf of Mexico now, and it's starting to, the Gulf of Mexico at this point has just been so tapped that there's not a lot of moisture left in the air, but now it's starting to suck in some moisture from the Atlantic, and that's when we start to see Tuesday morning. That's when it starts to head off the southeast and mid-Atlantic coast. Sorry, I stumbled a little bit there. But by then, it's sucking in a lot of moisture. Look at this. By later Tuesday, it is a very strong storm south of New England now. Yesterday, we were expecting it to hit New England all day Tuesday. Now it's looking more like a glancing blow as it heads offshore. Now, most of our guidance, I've taken a look at 5 to 10 model products here. I'm not sure how many I've taken a look at, but I have taken a look at a lot of models. 9 out of 90% of them basically bring the storm close to New England, or maybe just brushing south coast of New England, heads offshore. One model, which is called the Canadian model, which, shocker, is run in Canada, does bring a pretty good batch of rain in, lasting all the way into Thursday. But at this point, I'm going to go with the majority, which does bring it offshore. Okay, so basically, Tuesday should be mostly cloudy once you get south of the Mass Pike. Maybe even a nice day, much nicer than originally thought, across a lot of central and northern New England. Wednesday is looking beautiful. Highs well up there into the 70s. You know, it's all part of the ever-rotating cycle of weather, and I will keep you updated on every rotation. See you guys later. It's Nick for the New England Weatherlife.ning.com. Alright everybody, thanks for checking out our video. Please share it with your friends for public awareness, and have a nice day.